Hey guys, this is Judd Video at Salt and Vanilla. I want to show you how to make duck confit. The first step that you need to do is cure the duck legs. To do that, you simply season aggressively with salt on both sides and pepper. Okay, once you have that done on that side, then we'll simply flip it and we'll season the other side with salt and pepper. Then we're just gonna let that cure overnight. If you don't want to let it go overnight, you could do it for 8 to 12 hours. That would be fine as well. Simply grab a plastic bag. We'll put the duck legs in the bag. I have a few garlic cloves and a shallot. And we'll just let that marinate overnight. Then I'll show you what to do with the rest of the process. So that's how to cure a duck leg. Okay, so it's been about a day on the cure for the duck legs. We seasoned it again to remind you with salt and pepper on both sides. We added some shallots and garlics and some thyme and rosemary. I took it out of the bag. We have some duck fat. We've got about two cups of duck fat. We're just gonna place everything inside. Okay, this is step 2 in the duck confit recipe. Okay, we're gonna put in our shallots, maybe a carrot, some garlic cloves, and some rosemary. Okay, you can see that the oil or the duck fat is almost completely submerged. The duck is completely submerged in the duck fat. If you want to go a little less, you can, but this is typically how it's done. So now we want to bring it up to a simmer, a low and slow simmer, and we'll cover it. We'll cook it for about 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours, until it's falling off the bone. And that's really all there is to duck confit. So I just wanted to show you guys something. So you can see the duck fat is starting to come up to temperature. It's starting to simmer. You got a little bit of bubbles going on here. You really don't want it too much warmer or hotter than that. And sometimes it's hard getting the right temperature on your stove. So one little trick you can do is if you covered it, okay, you cover it when it's time, but sometimes you can pull your pot kind of to the side of the heat, and that will adjust the heat to maybe the right temperature that you want. So you'll have a steady heat distribution of the fat cooking the duck. That way it's not going to get too hot, it's not going to boil or get too hot where it's almost frying the duck. We don't want that. We want it low and slow. So that's the name of the game for the duck confit. So now we'll cover that again and we'll just let that cook. Alright guys, let's check on this duck confit. It's been about 2 or 3 hours. It looks amazing, smells amazing. And you can see here okay, it actually needs, see it's not quite falling off, it's starting to flake a little bit, but I'm gonna give it a little more time. Pretty good though. I think it needs a little more time. Alright guys, so it's been about 3 hours on the confit. We have our duck. Check it out. Okay, it's nice and tender. Okay, I have a hot cast iron skillet, and I'm just going right into the pan with it. Now, if you did this ahead of time, you could easily have this chilled overnight. Duck confit is a great preservative. If you keep the duck legs in the fat submerged, then it can keep up to a few months. I just want to get this skin, okay, I want to get that really crispy. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, put that in, cast iron. And we'll just kind of let that cook. And we'll get that crispy skin on it.